the first card you have for your past is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, obviously this is about give and take. It's about money. It's about unfairness, because obviously this man's giving money to one of these people and not to the other one, and the scale's a little bit imbalanced as well. So so unfair give and take. It's very uneven. So this is really interesting. It feels like a bit of a karmic situation, actually. I don't normally say that very often. I don't normally talk about karma and things like that, but that's what I'm getting, a karmic situation. And it feels as if, it's really strange, it feels as if it goes back for years, actually. And I think this is an axe. And I don't know why I'm getting this axe that goes back for years, but that's what I'm seeing. It goes right back. I think you've stayed in some kind of contact with them, very, very minimal, maybe a phone call every years, or maybe you text them, whatever, very, very minimal. This goes back a really, really long way. I don't know why I'm seeing this here, but there's always some kind of a reason. If I see something very bizarre or strange, sometimes things are revealed to me later on in the reading, or sometimes they come up. So I'll just keep going with what I see. It's very strange. And I'm also seeing something being locked away. Something was locked away or put away, and you couldn't have access to whatever this was. And this was years ago. It's something to do with money, which is what this card is. So if something was locked away, it was kept from you, you didn't have access to something. In the end, you did get access to this. You had a fair result. So it was unfair, and in the end, it was fair. That's what I'm seeing, and it's around this axe. So there's a lot of relief. I think there's a lot of relief here that you got this fair result. There's some kind of, not a fight. I'm not seeing a fight. You're not the kind of person who fights or whatever, but there were some problems, and there's family around this, and I think it's their family who got involved in this, and they came between you at one time as well. I'm seeing that. Now, it's all over now. It was a long, long time ago. And I think they're with someone else now as well. Now, you know what? This is so strange. I'm seeing a question here, or it's like a request. It's like, can you help me? Can you help me? That's what I'm getting. Can you help me with something? Can I ask you for something? That's what I'm getting. But there's a request, and I think it's going to come from this axe. Now, that's why this is here. It's some kind of problem. There's some problem around them. It might have something to do with the person they're with, maybe, because I'm seeing a problem around them. It might not be to do with them, but they do have a problem with them. So just be prepared for this person to come and ask you something. And I think regardless of whatever problems you've had, they see you as someone who's very fair, and you are fair. And I think they're comparing you to the person that they're with, and they're comparing you and the situation you're in to the situation they're in. So that's what I'm getting. Just be ready for this. Just be ready for this person, this axe, to ask you for some kind of help. That's what I'm seeing. And it's definitely karmic, because they didn't treat you very well. There was something that was put away, locked away. They did that to you. You came out of this well, and you came out on top, way better than they are now. And now they're having to come back and ask you. So that's what I'm seeing. So that makes sense to me now. I hope it makes sense to you. Okay. The next card you have, you pass the moon. So if this is about you, if this is resonating with you, it's a little bit complicated, I know, but they're really in their heads, or they have been. They've been in their heads about this for a long, long time. They're in a very difficult situation. So whatever you think of them, they're really having to swallow their pride to even approach you at all, or even tell you about any of these problems. So it's kind of like, there's no other option. I have to ask them. That's what I'm getting. So that's the kind of thing I'm getting from them. Now, yes, there's something else here as well. There's something they've signed. There's a signed paper. It looks like they've signed something over to someone. It might be who they're with. I don't know, because there's something about that, but it might not be. Anyway, they've signed something, I think, and they're trying to get out of something. So they got their heads, in over their heads with something. It's some kind of contract, something they've signed, something they've done. They want to get out of that and they need your help with that. They're trying to get out of this. It's a very dark situation. It's kind of like, if you look at this lobster, he's in this really dark water. He's trying to climb out. He knows there are a lot of problems in front of him. And so they're asking for your help. They're asking for you to give them a hand to get them up this path. So very complex. I didn't see this coming at all. So, I can't say whether this is a good or a bad thing for you to do. But what I can say is, if they do ask you this, it's a very complex situation. So take your time, read everything over and over again, and then take more time after that. This is very weighty. It feels very heavy. So it's something that's very, very important to them. And just be very cautious with this. If you have, I'm just seeing this out of nowhere. I don't know if you do, but if you have children with this person, that might prompt you to help them, or at least look into this, because some kind of thing that they've done might have an impact on your children in the future, if that is the case there. So I just wanted to say that as well. Okay, so the last card you have, you pass the Ace of Pentacles. Fantastic card. Yeah, this is a very different thing. I've never seen this before in a reading, so it's very strange. So anyway, yeah, this is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is how they see you. They see you as stable, sensible, good with money. You can handle things. A lot of growth around you. That's what this is about. And yeah, you've grown, and you continue to grow because you are stable, because you can handle things very, very well. And I don't want to keep on going on about this, because I know this is very specific, but it feels so weighty, feels so important to me. And I keep on seeing it here, so I have to talk about this. So yeah, you've grown. You've absolutely grown since you were with them. And you couldn't grow when you were with them, because whatever this thing was locked away. You didn't have access to it. And then after you left them, you did. And you've grown yourself as well since then. Yeah, something's signed, and they want to reverse their position or get out of something. And they see you as this big hope, which is what the Ace of Pentacles is. And they see you as the stability that can come and help them. So, I'd love to be able to say, yes, help them out, or no, run away, or whatever. I can't see a clear side here, because you might be tempted to say, no, never again, don't want to see them ever again. But if this is something to do with, if this is going to impact on, a child or on you even, or something, I think you might want to help them. And also, you're a very fair person. I keep on seeing this all over here. You're very fair. Yeah, so anyway, if you do this, just look over everything very, very carefully if this is resonating with you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. That's very, very complicated. The first card you have in your presence, the Eight of Wands. Okay, I don't want to say much more about this, but I'm seeing this again here. So, okay, this just feels exhausting to me, but I have to tell you, when they come and ask you this, okay, they're with someone else, they're involved with someone else. And if you do decide to involve yourself in this, just be prepared, because I'm seeing a lot of communication coming in. It's coming from them. It's also coming from their partner or this person that they're with. It just feels like drama. It feels like so much drama. It might be something to do with, because you're their ex, and it might be that if you're contacting them, they might be jealous, or they might think something's happening or whatever. It's not. It's absolutely not. But there's some kind of crazy drama here. So, it's more than that. Any kind of drama makes me want to run the other way. It makes me, oh no, I don't want to go be near this. And you might be feeling like that too, because that's how I'm feeling. But it's more than just having drama and running away from it, because I think it's something that's quite serious. And so I don't think you are going to run away. I think you might at least look into this because you're not out for revenge. You don't like seeing people going through problems. And also, it may have some kind of impact on you or somebody else. So I think you're going to be very careful. You're going to be very thorough. And yeah, that's why you're in your position, and that's why they're in their position, because you are like that. So yeah, you're at least going to look into this, I think. You're all about being fair. There's fair everywhere here. Unfairness, now there's fairness. So yeah, I think you are going to look into this at least, or at least say, okay, show me this. Let's see what this is. Okay, the next card you have for your presence, the Ace of Wands. So I'm getting a bit tongue-tied because it's so very complicated, very difficult for me to kind of articulate. So, okay, there's something else here. Very, very happy, very positive. I'm very happy to see this. Okay, so yeah, I think I saw something a little bit like this in your last reading. There's this big weight, and then there's a huge, huge amount of action. I'm seeing travel here. I think you've had to wait a long, long time for this to happen. Something was holding you up, stopping you from traveling. I'm seeing health here around this. And there's visiting as well. It's about traveling to be with someone. So it might be someone that wasn't well and now you can finally visit them, or it might be you that hasn't been well. So this is absolutely happening. It's happening really quickly as well. And you have the Eight of Wands here. So it feels like, this is what it feels like. Oh, as soon as this is over, as soon as this is done, as soon as I've done this waiting, I'm going. That's it. No more. I'm not waiting any longer. So there's a lot of determination here. I love seeing this. This is someone you haven't been around for a long, long time, and you've really been missing them. So, yeah, I'm just so happy to see this here. Very, very happy. Yeah, it's fast. It's fast. I keep on getting this. It's quick, it's fast, it's quick, it's fast. Just be aware, if this is around holiday time or Christmas time or whatever, there's someone, I think this is a relative, they might be a bit unhappy or upset at you suddenly leaving. It feels like someone's expecting you to be around them, and you're going to say, no, I have to go, and they might be very disappointed or a bit rejected by this, or that's how they're going to feel. So if you know who this might be, just be mindful of that. You might have to talk to them and explain things to them. Or even if before you know that this is happening, if it's a possibility, you might want to say, this is a possibility. It hasn't happened yet, but I might have to go away. So just prepare them, just be kind, and just communicate with this person if that resonates with you, because I'm seeing some disappointment. Okay, so the last card you have, your presence, Temperance. I love this. All these cards in your present are about movement, action, and rising up. That's what this card's about. This is beautiful. It's about getting yourself out of one situation and into a better one. That's what alchemy is all about. So I think you've been slowly rising up for a long time. There are a few things you've been really determined to kind of rise up out of. The first thing is there's some kind of health problem, and you've been healing from that. So it is probably you that's had this problem now. I can see that. Because, daffodils, there are daffodils in this card. They can represent healing. Yeah, I'm seeing a slow healing. So maybe that's why you're so determined to travel. It's like, oh, this has been so slow. It's taken so long. I've got to do this now. Okay, so there's another thing here, and this is for single people. Okay, so there's this feeling of independence, and it feels like extreme independence, actually. Yeah, there's definitely someone around you. There's definitely someone who's interested in you. They're physically attracted to you. There's a lot of passion here with these beautiful red wings. I'm getting the words, I'm waiting, the right ones. No, it's like, yeah, the right one or no one. That's what I'm getting. I want the right one or no one. I'm only going to want the right one. It's the right one or no one. I know I've said that a lot of times. I'm trying to get that right in my head. So, okay, so I'm not saying this person who's interested is just any old person. There's nothing wrong with them. I don't think you'd be settling if you did settle with them. But I don't think they're the right one. They're not the right one. So I'm seeing a lot of growth. I think at one time you would have just kind of not settled, but I think you would have been a lot more open to people who weren't quite right for you. I think that's probably why or how you got together with his ex. But it doesn't feel as if you're scared of love. It just feels like you know what you want. You know what you want. You know what you don't want, and you want to wait for the right one. You want to wait for the right person, the right one or no one. So again, here's this independence. You'd rather be alone than with someone who isn't absolutely right for you. And going back to this other situation in your past, this is another reason why you're the kind of person who they think they can rely on. This acts, like it or not, that's why, because you're strong. You don't wait around for someone to help you. You help yourself, you build things up for yourself. They're not in that position. They're in a much weaker position than you, and that's why they're asking you to help them. And this is why I was seeing this karmic situation, because they used to have the upper hand in the past, and now you do. Even though you're not the kind of person who likes to have the upper hand and all of that, but that is the position you're in now, and that's why they're coming back and asking for this request. So yeah, so there's that again. Okay, so the first card you have for your future is the Ace of Swords. Three aces in this reading. This is a very look at how they're stepped as well. It's like steps. 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps. So they're going up diagonally. So interesting. So this is an extremely important reading for someone. It's very specific, I know, but I think that's why I'm getting this really big message for someone who really needs to hear this. It's something to do with papers. It's something to do with signing. It feels legal. It's something that's going to come up from the past. There's drama around this as well, but it is something that I think you do have to address. You do have to. This is big. This is something that's important for you to look at. Okay, so again, here I think you're going to be spending this time. This is what I'm seeing here, spending time with someone and traveling. Okay, this might sound a little bit strange. It feels like sacred time. This is sacred time. This is special time. This is time that I'm spending with this person I care about. I really care about them. This is about you. This is how you feel. And you've been wanting to spend this time with this person for so long. So many things have stopped you, illness, all kinds of things. And once this opportunity comes up for you or for them to travel, you're going to jump at that. You're spending all this time with this person, catching up, all of that kind of thing. Now, while you're with them, yeah, the other thing I'm seeing here is you're opposites in a lot of ways, but you get along really well. Okay, so while you're with them, that's when you might hear from this axe while you're with this person that you're spending time with. And it's rapid, it's fast communication. And all this drama, everything's going to come out that I was seeing the 8 of Wands. It's coming to you while you're with this person. And it feels like, oh, this is sacred time. I don't want this bothering me while I'm spending time here. So I'm going to put my sword up, like this sword here, and I'm going to say no. I'm going to say this is sacred time. I don't want you to bother me now. Now, that's how you're going to feel, but I am seeing that you are going to probably have one conversation, might be a brief one, with this axe, and you're going to have this conversation. You're going to say, okay, that's enough now. I know what the information is. Thank you for telling me that. I'm going to put my sword up now. No more interrupted time. This is my sacred time. Now, they're going to try again because of all these wands. This is all these different times they're going to try and come back to you and communicate. So lots and lots of wands, lots of communication. You are going to put your foot down. But I actually think this person that you're spending time with, I think they might be able to help you with this axe or this problem around that. I think they'll actually have some really good insights into that. So even though it feels like this person's kind of infiltrating on this time and it's really kind of messing it up and you want to put your sword up and say, no, don't come near me. This is my private time. This is my sacred time. I think you might want to open up about this situation to this person that you're going to be spending time with, because I think they'll really be able to help you with something. They'll have a really good, interesting perspective on this. And I think they might come up with something that's really, really, really crucial to you, something you haven't thought of. So don't cut that off from this. I know you want to separate the two things because you've got this horrible past and you've got this person you're with now and spending time with. But they might have to merge, I think. And I think it might be helpful to you if you do merge those things by talking to this person about this. So that's just what I'm seeing there, if that all resonates with you. Okay, so the next card you have you features the Six of Cups. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about these two cards together. They kind of go together for me in this reading. So, okay, so firstly, the Six of Cups. Beautiful, sweet reunions, talking about the past, going back to the past, positivity. So again, here's this traveling, this reunion. It's definitely happening. It's absolutely going to happen. So you know that for sure now. And yeah, you're just going to enjoy your time. Memories, talking about old times, all of that. Now, this situation with this ex who's asking you for help, it is going to be infiltrating into this sacred time. You're going to manage it quite well. Now, I'm seeing writing again. I'm seeing documents again here as well, because the Ace of Swords can be about that. Excuse me. So, yeah, the Ace of Swords can be about writing, the written word, signing things, all of that. So I think you might be seeing some copies of these papers, these documents or whatever this is. They might come through email or whatever, might be screenshots, I don't know. I think you're going to get this while you're with this person at this reunion. Now, the Hanged Man can be about hiding things. You know, he has his hands behind his back. So I'm not saying they're definitely hiding things from you, but it's a possibility. This might be what this person opens your eyes to, or you might see that anyway. It's a bit of a warning here. It's something to watch out from. What are they hiding? What's not included here? Is there something they're not telling you? Is there something that they're leaving out? So keep that all in mind. Keep that all in your head when you get this information from them. Definitely a different pair of eyes that you trust might help you with this person that you're with. So that's just an idea. So yeah, so I know a lot of this is really specific, but this is a really important message for someone. So I have to say what I see. But yeah, make this decision very, very carefully if this is about you. If that bit's not about you, there is this beautiful reunion here that I'm seeing. So enjoy that time. It's like a big, big, big wait. And then it's finally, oh, I can see this person after all this time. I'm so happy. So there's that really nice thing to look forward to.